Okay, we have ACT 18A09, questions 18 through 25. First question says, the mean of a list of 7 numbers is 85. The first 6 numbers on the list are 82, 93, 68, 93, 95, 93, 70, and 98. What is the 7th number? Okay, so we know the mean is 85. Now the mean is the average, which is you take by adding up all your numbers, so the sum of the numbers, and you divide that by how many numbers there are. Well, you can do some quick algebra here and take the number of numbers there are times the mean and end up with your sum, which means we can do 85 times 7, and we now know that our sum is 595. Well, we take our numbers here and we say 82 plus 93 plus 68 plus 93 plus 70 plus 8. So far we have 504. Subtracting away my 585, and they end up with a difference of 91. So obviously my missing number is J91. Which of the following is the sine of the smallest angle in a right triangle with side lengths 7, 24, and 25 respectively? Okay, so what's going on here is we've got our 7, 24, 25. I know that my 25 is my hypotenuse because it's the longest one. I know that 7 is the smallest one. So the sine of the smallest angle, remember the smallest angle is always opposite the smallest side. So the sine, remember, is SOHCAHTOA. So the sine of the angle equals the opposite over the hypotenuse, which in this case means the sine of the angle equals 7 over 25. Excuse me. In the figure below, all angles are right angles, and the side lengths are given in feet. What is the area in square feet of the figure? Easiest way to do one of these shapes is to cut it into pieces that you can manage. So now we have one rectangle that's 5 by 10, which is 50, and another rectangle, well, at first seems like it's 12 by 3. It's not. Since this is 5 and this whole thing is 12, this piece is 7, so 7 by 3 is 21. Put them together, and we get G, 71. A triangle has a perimeter of 26 centimeters and side lengths of x, x plus 3, and x plus 5. What is the value of x? That means we know that x plus 3 plus x plus 5 equals 26. So we can put those together. The 3 and the 5 together make 8. I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. I'm left with 3 x's, so 3x equals 26 minus 8 is 18, divided by 3, x equals 6. Now they do ask me what is the value of x, but I am going to double check. The answer is A. A truck sprang a leak in its radiator which held 480 ounces of fluid when it started to leak. Assuming the truck continues at 35 miles per hour and its radiator leaks at 4 ounces per minute, how many miles will the truck travel before the radiator is empty? Okay, so 4 ounces per minute, we can quickly say, well, that means 4 times 60. That means 240 ounces per hour. Okay? Now, since we have 480 ounces, we can take our 480 ounces, divide it by 240 ounces per hour, and we end up 480 divided by 240 is 2. We end up going for 2 hours. Now we have 2 hours. We also know it's 35 miles per hour. 135 miles per each of these 2 hours, so times 35, and we end up with 70 miles before the radiator runs out of fluid. An ice cream shop sells ice cream cones with exactly one of 3 ice cream flavors in the cone. Flavors are vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Last Saturday, the shop sold 42 cones. Now that 42 is going to be a combination of vanilla plus chocolate plus strawberry. It sold 11 more chocolate than vanilla. Okay, so does vanilla equal chocolate? No. It was 11 more chocolate than vanilla. So that means your vanilla number plus 11 will equal your chocolate number. Yeah. And 2 more vanilla than strawberry. So again, does vanilla equal strawberry? No. But if you take your 2 more vanilla than with strawberry, take your strawberry number plus 2, you're going to equal your vanilla. Okay? How many cones with strawberry ice cream did the shop sell that Saturday? Okay, so since we want to solve for strawberry, we need to get all the variables combined. Now, both of these equations are related to vanilla, which means we can probably start plugging things in. Well, our C we can plug in for this, right? So now we get V plus 11 plus S. And we can also take that V and put it in for there. So we get S plus 2 plus S plus 2 plus 11 plus S. Combining my like terms, I have an S and an S and an S, so 3S. And I have 2 and 2 and 11, and so I get 15 equals 42. Subtract 15 from both sides. 42 minus 15 is 27. Since 27 equals 3S, divide by 3, and then I get the S equals 9. And it is asking for strawberry. Okay. In the triangle ABC below, ABC is this big one. D is the midpoint of CB. Okay. ABC is a right angle. AB is 8, and AC is 10. What is AD in meters? Okay, so what I need to do first of all is find the length of that side. I can do Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared, right? Because remember, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now this, I actually know, it's one of my famous 3, 4, 5 triangles, or specifically any multiples of 3, 4, 5, which makes this a 6, 8, 10 triangle. So this whole side is 6. Now since D is the midpoint, that means that from here to here is 3. Now that's useful because what we really want to know is AD, which is this distance here. Pythagorean theorem again, this time I don't have any shortcuts. I have to do 3 squared plus 8 squared equals C squared. Okay, so 3 squared plus 8 squared gives me 73. So since 73 equals C squared, square root both sides, and my answer is G. Lyman has plotted 5 points in the standard xy coordinate plane below. He then plots a new point as follows. The x-coordinate of the new point is the mean of the x-coordinates of the 5 points already plotted. The y-coordinate of the new point is the mean of the y-coordinates of the 5 points already plotted. What do the following order pairs gives it? Okay, so we know our x is the mean of our x's. So what are our x's so far? We have -2, we have a -1, another -2, a +1, and a 4. Okay, well I can add those up real fast. I can do that in my head. -2 plus -2 plus -1 is -5. That makes 5. So my total is 0, so my mean is 0. So my answer is going to be C. But I can keep going. My y's, I've got a 4 and a 1 and a -1 and a -2 and a -2. So once again, my -2 matches that, and this cancels that. and I'm left with 0, 0. Okay, so this was questions 18 through 25 on test form 18A09. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.